sports.
It's the National Football. And we are underway in Buffalo. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
First and 10.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
They'll start with the option.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 8 catches, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
That's good for a Buffalo.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. 7-0 Buffalo. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Now the first carry for Marlon Mack. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
The 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Colts.
A first down throw here for Rivers. He's got Burton here.
Rivers pass.
That catch good for only a couple. The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 catches, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And they'll begin by running the option. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, and he's got it. Got his man on the in route. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. The left side caught by Diggs. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Allen to throw once more. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okereke. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
And again, it's Allen.
It's a 36-yard line.
That one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Bills 10. Colts nothing.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And incomplete on the deep ball. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Pittman Jr. Incomplete.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
On third down, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Operating from the gun. Allen. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. The Bills on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A toss running left, Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
A gain of a yard.
The Bills on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Allen now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches it everywhere.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. That's complete to Davis.
And brought down now before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now Allen again. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up down near the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Now a first and 10 at the 11. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
At the 9-yard line.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
It's third down.
To throw, Rivers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big,
and he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Zach Pascal, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Allen from the gun on third down.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And he is going to have a Bills first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Left side, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
The 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Davis. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Eddie Pinheiro.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the Bills' 40-yard
to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, he's got Burton here. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To the air again here, Rivers.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action. Rivers.
He'll get that one to Taylor complete.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
Now Rivers lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept
blitz coming and down he goes.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
40-yard punt, given 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
the quarterback sacked. A fumble on the
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
14. First down, Colts.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack down to the 25.
Marlon Mack, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A.J. Epinesa. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
now Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Colts 10.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They're going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38, Rivers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw here for Rivers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Colts on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now 4th down.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
Rivers pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Rivers. He's got his tight end, Burton.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Again, it's Rivers. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back. In that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Rivers pass.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he's going to be
taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
17.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
36-yard line.
Here's Allen. That's complete to Jake Butt. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll toss it to Fournette. It gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's an 8-yard pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
Stephon Diggs. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Allen again. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Extra point.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Allen now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, it's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen to throw. He threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Hooper. And he will have a 1st down here about the 40.
That's good.
To throw is Allen. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Allen. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll go down at the 28. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. And they will take a knee here.
Roberto Sanchez on to punt for the Colts.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Indianapolis, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
No, but I'm on this every day.